So look at this part of the Gurugram. Again, we are on the outskirts of the Sadar Bazaar. It's in the old Gurugram we are. And we can even see some old buildings here, right? So that's some government official building. These are some trees and very valuable in terms, every part they give is very valuable to us. The neem tree and this particular one. Again, these are some government officials, places. This is Gurugram, Haryana, and that's in India. So there is even a shop by the name Haryana Gramin Udyog Mandal, which should translate to English as Haryana, yeah, like something like a village enterprise organization, somewhere around those lines. Then that is, if you see, that is just a red light, but these are too many cameras, and it's just recent, like 1.5 years or so, or maximum 2, that these cameras have been installed, and it's good for monitoring the traffic and crimes. And I see that these are some pretty big cameras. So now that's the green line and we have to go ahead. That particular thing is in Agrawal Dharamshala, and that Dharamshala, or you can say it could be roughly translated as a place for good deeds or good works. So this is a place, so consider it, let's say, an alternative of a clubhouse, but one which would be really subsidized, not by the government but by an organizing body. That should be the takeaway from this. Now this is the mini secretariat, which was on the left hand side, and this building, it is the place where your paperwork for many things happen. So now we are again just going around the Sadar Bazaar because it's just too hectic to go into Sadar Bazaar even on foot. So certainly going in a car is a tedious task to do. So here what we see is just mobile phone shops. They sell and repair it. But just some years down the line, and for quite some years, it had been just this type of shops here. That is cycle. It was just cycles which were sold in all these shops, which we now see for mobile phones. And now we can see the traffic, and it is a common sight here always. I see some new installations. That is the light. Good, because it can get pretty dark during the night. There we see some shoes being sold, and they would be very cheap, like 100 and 200 rupees. So This is the traffic which we see. Really hectic, one of the hectiest places in Gurugram. So this particular road is known as the railway road of Gurugram, and this particular building is called as the Bhargava's Palace, and this is one location like for probably a mobile phone needs. 90% of the shops in this complex do just one work, and that is mobile phone repairing. Going on to the same road, the side of the divider. As we were still on to the outskirts of it, we are now almost exiting the Sadr Bazaar, and just going straight. Keep exploring the road, that's all I can say. So I see two cars of the same color, that's a coincidence. So as a matter of fact, I'm going to this place which they're known as Shakti Tailors, and that's the place where I like to get my stitched clothes from, and also happens to be the place where I was a tenant when I was just too young. Here we see some very famous places and one of them is the modern scans. They are really organized in terms of body scanning, like CT scan, X-ray, and other things, blood tests, and there are many other things as well.